Hey folks, welcome back. Thank you for joining me again. I know it's been a while since I posted a video. I actually got a new job, and it's been occupying a lot of my time trying to get used to it, new sleep schedules and everything, but it's a good thing. It is a wonderful job. All right, special shout out for Native American Pride, my clan there. This is going to be a Tier 6 battle in the U.S. light cruiser Dallas. It's on the map Ring, and it's in domination mode. There are 2 carriers per side. So I really like my destroyers, but I'm finding myself drawing more towards the cruisers. I am really at home in the cruisers, doing fairly well at it. And I was looking back at some of my inventory, and I found that I have a permanent camo for the Helena, which is the Tier 7 American light cruiser. So I've been grinding my way back up there. I went back to the Omaha. Of course, I have the Cleveland, but I got it from a community contributor box that Panzernacker gave out last year. So I had no real reason. I didn't see a real reason to grind through the Dallas and the Helena. And I'm finding that I cheated myself. The Dallas is turning out to be a really fun ship. I have a 6-point commander. Well, technically it's a 9-point commander. Yeah, love the shot right there. Got a little twitchy on the trigger finger. But yeah, I have a 9-point commander with 6 points spent. So I'm running priority target, last stand, and demo expert. And this ship has, with demo expert, it has a 14% fire chance. And you're going to see that really come into play on this game. Now, the only modules that I have installed on it, in fact, I don't have any modules installed on this ship. I do have the upgraded range and the B hull, but I did not install any upgrades. I am running a handful of financial and experience flags, because again, I'm trying to get to the Helena. Helena is supposed to be a really good ship. In fact, Notzer called it a mini Mogami in one of his videos. And I'm also not running any premium consumables at all. Now, the Dallas, even in this configuration, this pretty much basic, bare bones configuration, is really a strong ship. It has 5 turrets forward, 5 turrets aft, so a total of 6 152 millimeter guns. With a, I believe, 7-second rate of fire. And with this 14% fire chance, it seems like every other salvo, I'm starting to fire. Alright, so I'm heading up to support D. The Alba is trying to take it. We have a Warspite down here with us, and another cruiser. Can't really make out what it is at this point. But already starting to throw out some fire. We're going to head toward relative cover of this island. We're going to camp on this island for just a little bit. Try to help protect the citadels. There is an enemy Dallas, of course. The enemy carriers are really starting to troll us pretty heavy here. But that's one of the strengths of the American cruisers. Is that they really do have strong anti-air. It looks like the Rangers are going after that Alba. But and there's a Shinonome popping up on the other side of the island there. We do need to be careful. We don't want to eat any of those stray torps. So we're going to start throwing out some fire on the Dallas and the Congo. And we're just going to see if we can't hound these guys. We already have 1 fire. This is the first fire of many in this match. Priority target shows us we're being targeted by 2 enemies. I do like priority targets for destroyers and light cruisers. I think that targeting data, that information that you're going to look at is alright, got another fire on the Congo. The Nuremberg there is starting to target us a bit, so I'm going to start returning fire on him in just a few minutes. As soon as he comes out from around that corner. And it looks like down goes the Congo. So the Ranger is sending some bombs in our way. Slow down, start to turn out. The CV rework. The CV rework I think that Wargaming is doing an okay job of trying to balance things out. It's going to take a while. I am not the biggest fan of carriers in the game, because in real world, I mean, the aircraft carrier changed everything as far as naval. It changed the real world meta, so that the aircraft carriers really dominate the seas now. And gone are the days of the epic naval battles where battleships were slugging it out with big guns. Now, you're either an aircraft carrier or you're a ship trying to screen for an aircraft carrier. That's the reality of the real world meta nowadays. So why would we think that World of Warships, the game, would be any different? You know, you introduce strong carriers into the game, of course that they are going to change the meta. So the challenge that Wargaming has, take out this current burn. There's our first kill. But we do have, looks like Shinonome torpedoes inbound. Some narrow torpedo beats there, so we are going to head toward D, and I am going to finish my thought on the carriers here in a moment. But put out some shots on this New York, if we can target him. There we go. Shinonome comes around the corner. He's trying to set up a run on us. Go ahead and pop Hydro, because we know that torpedoes are coming inbound. Pay attention to the middle of the screen, though. We have a Hatsuharu over there. Got 2 fires on it. 1 incapacitation. Those are sticking. He's broadside to us, so we know that the torpedoes are going to come in there. Saw another set of torpedoes. We can take our time. There comes all time. And down he goes. And the Hatsuharu shows up, and you know he's sending torpedoes as well. So now we are just in a sea of iron fish. And looks like the carrier's dropping on us as well. Can we beat them? Just barely. Alright, so more torpedoes inbound. As the Hatsuharu, I don't know why he continued around this corner, but we'll oblige him. We know his torpedoes are empty, so we can just take our time here and finish him off. Down he goes for kill number 3. Alright, now looking at the map, we can see that we only hold this B point. We're starting to take A, but it's being contested, and the enemy holds C, or holds... What is that down there? A, B, C. We have 2 C points. You seeing that down there? We actually have 2 C points. Okay, so don't know what kind of flub that is, but the Prince Idle Friedrich is heading out of 1. The other, that's just south of me right now, is uncontested. So I'm going to start heading that way. But the Prince Idle Friedrich looks like he's heading that way as well, so we need to be mindful of that. So yeah, back to my thought on the carriers. You know, nowadays either you're an aircraft carrier or you're basically an aircraft carrier crony. You know, and the challenge that Wargaming is facing as a game developer is how do you have aircraft carrier in a game but have them not completely upset the gameplay like they did when the rework first came out. I have, you know, they're making progress, and as players, I think we need to be patient. We need to go to the official forums, the official Reddits, and offer constructive feedback. It's just like that with any game. I play Neverwinter as well, and Neverwinter is about to go through a huge change as well. And the same thing applies there. Any game you play, just have an open dialogue with the developers. You know, a respectful, open dialogue in the official channels. It does no good to gripe on somebody else's YouTube channel. You know, it's just that does nothing but fan the flames of dissension. All right, burn him down. That's kill number 4. So down with the other Dallas. We're sitting on 6 fires so far. And Prince Idle Friedrich, secondaries have opened up on me. We are in a precarious position here. And we do not want to eat any of his high explosive. We're just going to turn out. We're going to open up our broadside just a little bit when we're able to fire. Provided he's not shooting, here comes high explosive. Hurt just a little bit. Just don't show him a full broadside. Keep up the fire. I want to try to burn this guy down. Unfortunately, that means that we're not going to be able to take this cap, but I'm trying to move out of range of his secondaries. Friendly aircraft carrier lending a bit of support here. Have to keep an eye though, because I'm showing a full broadside to that New York out to the southwest there. So kind of in a bad situation here. All right, so Prince Idle Friedrich, the PEF went around the corner. We're going to start laying down some fire on this New York. Literally, we want to burn this guy down. So I'm going to start splitting my fire between the Friedrich and the New York. I'm being targeted by both of them, it appears. Oh, ouch. That hurt just a little bit. Keep up the fire on him. But I do want to try to swing back around toward that cap, because we definitely need that cap. We need the points in the cap. We're looking pretty good as far as ships go, though. Both teams have 2 carriers. The enemy team has a cruiser and these 2 battleships left. So we are up on ships. We do have 1 destroyer left, 2 cruisers, 2 battleships. So we are looking pretty good ship-wise. But they are ahead on points, so we need caps. We have just taken a second cap, so you know, points-wise, they're not going to be gaining a whole lot of points on us. So we can win this by destroying their ships. All right, New York is fired. He's the only one targeting me right now. Shots are inbound, we know it, so we'll just get some dodge on. I'm going to keep focus firing on this New York. I want to set him on fire before that Friedrich. There goes a fire. We want to try to kill this guy before that Friedrich comes out from behind that island. Alright, the fire took him down for cracking on this. The DOT on this Dallas is real. I mean, this is a strong ship for your damage over time effects. Use the mini-map to try to aim. Try to light this guy on fire. Get 2 pins, 5 shatters. I can't wait to pick up that 10th point. Once we get IFHE on this captain, I think he's going to be a real terror. And the only thing I'm trying to decide now, do I want to keep this Dallas? I know I want to keep a Dallas in my port. There's another fire, number 11. But do I want to sell this one to get the Helena faster? I've heard nothing but good things about the Helena. It's like a mini Mogami. So I'll probably wind up selling this iteration of the Dallas until I get the Helena fully upgraded, and then go back and reclaim the Dallas. Try to train up a new commander on it. Because this commander is definitely going to play. Alright, so the carrier is starting to troll us. We're going to launch our fighter and some fire. See if we can shred some aircraft. There we go. Shut down 5 enemy aircraft. You're going to see the rest of this map, that the rest of this match, that the enemy is just, the carrier's just going to troll hard. Just missed the kill. Our fighter shot down 2 more. There is Ambrose right up ahead of us, the Ranger. We're going to see if we can't get some shots out on him as he continues to harass us. Unfortunately, damage control is on cooldown for another minute, and we have more aircraft inbound. And we are not going to survive this fight. Try to turn my anti-air, strengthen anti-air side, air side here, but here comes the, there goes the rockets to take us out. Okay. This game is all but over, though. I mean, if you look at it, we have 878 points, and the Perth is down there hounding that Ranger, so it looks like a good shot of me dying there. Let's see if I can. Nah, it's not going to let me switch camera angles. The game is all but over, though. So yeah, the Dallas. I've really been enjoying this ship. I don't have anything but good stuff to say about it. There's some good shells going down on that Ranger. Looks like the match is all but over. As soon as that last Ranger sinks, the game will be done. Who is that? Looks like it's the Perth sending out shots on him. Yeah, between the Perth and the New Mexico. I wish I could have. There it goes. That's the end of the match. Okay, I'll see you guys post credits. Now that was a fun match. I tell you, I really enjoyed the Dallas. And I think once I get the 10th point on this commander, again I have 9 out of 10 points right now, but once I open up that 10th point and pick up IFHE, it's going to be a real beast. Let's see, we picked up the victory. We did get destroyed right there at the end. The Ranger took us out, but wound up bringing home 411,000 credits, 4,630 experience, 952 free experience. Kraken Unleashed, 115,000 damage, 211 shells on target with 150 penetrations. Shot down 19 aircraft, 2 incapacitations, 5 kills. Man, I was hoping we'd pick up that 6, but not this time. 14 fires, 1 spotted ribbon, and looks like our fighter shot down 2 aircraft. I'll take a peek at the team score. I did pick up MVP. Oh man, look at this. The Nothing in the New Mexico got 4 kills. Let's send a compliment. We can't do that. Okay, time expired. But anyway, that's a good job there for the Nothing. Alright, let's take a peek at the detailed report here. Significant damage. Sank the New York, the Shinonome, the Dallas, the Hatsuharu, the Nuremberg, with significant damage on that Prince Idol Friedrich. Man, I wish I would have gotten him. The Congo, Alba, Ranger, both of the Rangers there. Really spread the love around on this one. Let's see, of the 115,000 damage, 76,000 was by the main battery, another 38,000 from fires. But damage upon my spotting, 8,000. Look at the potential damage on this, just over 1 million potential damage. Boy, we were really being loved by the enemy team, weren't we? Did not wind up getting that cap, though. That was a little disappointing. And here's a peek at the credits and XP. So it looks like I'm going to bring home 385,000 off of this one. So, yeah. All right, man. That's really a fun battle. Well, thank you for joining me today. This has been really just a great match. I think that the Dallas is going to find a permanent place in my port eventually. Look forward to seeing you in game. Have fun.